Hey, welcome to Mama Mosey Tarot. Here doing a little bit of a reading. This one is going to be a little bit more somber today. The bottom of the deck energy I kind of got is treating others as you want them to treat you. And then the rest of the cards following with the coffin for Lenormand shows that there was an ending and that you're in some sort of, the gloaming on the bottom of the Ali Man's Tarot shows that you're at the ending of something. But it's kind of that painful, well, what the fuck do I do? Everything in your world has changed. But do not get stuck in that gloaming. Do not get stuck in that despair. There is a call here for you to work through this, and the tower is directly under that. There's a call for you to work through this, this breakdown while still remaining true to yourself. So I'm gonna get a little bit more information from the Alleyway Tarot here, trying to get myself a little bit more familiar with these cards. So excuse me if I have to pause every now and then. But I want to see, because this card says treat others as you want them to treat you, so that somebody hurt you is the sense I'm getting, and you have that temptation to just be angry and live in your hurt as a form of protection. So let's see what actions you need to take. Oh, and that's, so the Five of Swords, I'm going to have to look this one up. I'm pretty sure it's about causing yourself pain, or there being some type of mental, like, pain that you're going through right now with your thoughts, and kind of, especially with this gloaming card here, that you're kind of just hitting yourself over and over and over again with these jabs of, I fucked this up, how did I fuck this up, why did I do this, that kind of thing. But then it's followed by the King of Hearts and the Knight of Pentacles, and all three of those came out at once. So I'm going to hold them all up at once, and then I'm going to look them up so I can get a little bit more clarification for you guys. So we got that right there. And I'll be right back, hold on. So this Five of Swords is, there is that mental pain there because of things that you've gone through, things that have happened to you, and things that you've taken part in. So it does concern apologies you may owe to yourself and others for pain that you've caused and pain that you've taken part and participated in. However, unknowingly at the time, you owe people an apology for that, including yourself. But beyond this, you need to use this as a motivation, and for some reason, it's coming up Pentacles. There's two Pentacles in a row. The King of Hearts is the King of Discs. It's just renamed Hearts. And then the Nine of Pentacles here, right there. I forgot to look those up. Hold on. I didn't forget to look it up. I forgot the meaning. You're supposed to be working, okay? You've worked for, there are things that you've worked for, you've set up a certain foundation for yourself. Okay, you need to get over this emotional, and it sounds hard, like harsh to say get over it, but you need to process this and move on, because beyond that, you have things that are under your control, things you are responsible for that you need to take care of, and this includes the foundation that you've set up with money. Material wealth, the harvest that you could reap. It's time to not set it up because you've already set it up. It's time to care for it, nurture it. So let's see if there's anything else. I want to know if it's more you or the other people that need an apology from you. So who needs the apology most? And actually, if I don't get a flipper here in a second, I'm going to pull out the Ali Man's Tarot. I didn't see anything. So bottom of the deck is Nine of Cups, which is another card about wealth, but it's emotional wealth as well. It's your dreams come true, right? So again, that would be, this is upside down. Why did I do that? That would be you, though. That is a concern of yours, is your dreams, your hopes, and everything like that. Especially with all this work you've already put towards it and setting up a basic foundation for it. And okay. Strength. Okay, you are strong enough for this. This is for you. You are strong enough for this, but you've been carrying it. You specifically, you are the one that needs the apology. You have been carrying this dead thing around for so long. The other people that might have been involved, I think they've gotten over it. Let me see. Do the other people need an apology as well? Yes, the other people need an apology as well, because you got this traitor card. So there is feelings on the other side that you need to kind of, before you can move on, in terms of justice, you need to, the people that you've wronged, give them the emotional, I don't want to say justice, the emotional, it's like a type of satisfaction, the emotional apology, I guess, balance that they need, whatever the emotional connection or reconnection apology, whatever, that they need to put this to bed as well. So how can you best apologize to yourself and these people? What is the best way for you to apologize? I'm talking like a letter, email, coffee, surprising them at work with flowers to say, I'm really sorry, I'm a dickhead. I don't know where that came from. That might be for some of you. But good on you for realizing that we're all human and we make mistakes and taking responsibility for that. Two of Wands. It's really up to you. You just need to make a plan, make a choice, and then take that action. You need to make a plan. But it is your choice. However you feel most comfortable apologizing, however you feel is the most... This is the sowing death, I believe. Sowing or reaping death. It has to do with taking your licks because you made shitty decisions. So it is your choice. Just know that for some of these people, the forgiveness isn't going to come quite so easily. It might be a little bit like digging up old wounds. They'll be pissed at you about that because they hadn't actually, this is a chance for rebirth here. This is death, rebirth. You just got 2 deaths in a row. So there's, for some people that you need to apologize to, you're going to have to re-dig up old wounds, especially if you guys are still on a kind of friendship, but there is that little elephant in the room. It's not giant, but it's a little elephant, and you're like, I kind of want to keep things copacetic. You got to, with this, you made the choices. You need to not necessarily dig it up again, but you need to pay reparations for the ways that you have wronged the people you need to apologize to. But good news, there is rebirth that can come from this. There is a chance to reform relationships as well. So let me see if there's anything else that you need to know. The Magician. So this is all under your control. You have people that you can ask for help. And for those of you that are more religious, if you pray to Lord Ganesh, he is the remover of obstacles, especially for students and scholars. So, but this is a card of help, but you need to ask. You have got to ask people like, hey, I really need to apologize to our friend. I fucked up. If they know the story, tell them. If you don't want to, that's all the minutia that you have to figure out for yourself. But ask people for help on how they can. If you can't figure out how to meaningfully apologize to somebody, ask for help. You have help around you. You'll figure something out. But do not be afraid. You just have to make a plan and act on it with this 2 of Wands here. So I'm going to go through this one more handful, and then we'll check bottom of the deck, see if there's anything else. And I think I just saw the King of Pentacles. I did. So this King of Pentacles was up. Now that it doesn't flip, but it lets me know that you got 2 King of Pentacles. You have... So you have this one, and then, geez Louise, you have the 2s in here. So you have this one and this one. So I think this might be letting me know that there are other people, especially if it's a business partner that you need to apologize to. They are sitting and waiting for that apology, and they are ready to move forward with you. You just need to make that apology. So I'm going to go through and get a flipper. But with this person, if this is a business partner, this is not, they're not like pushing, they're not going to be pissed if they're not the first person you apologize to. They understand how things go. They have a more business type mentality. They understand that things take time and things might need to be done in a certain order. So don't rush, push it with them. That card didn't flip. That card was just in my deck, and that's what I'm going to take from it. Is that they do need an apology, but they're content to sit and wait for it when you're actually ready. So it won't feel rushed for them. So that was... I don't have any more flippers, so I'm going to check bottom of the deck. Okay, this is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is naivety in action. I'm just going to look it up on camera because I'm tired of pausing. So the Page of Wands, this is a different Page of Wands. Oh, I have my Ellie Mans Tarot out. Hazard of too many decks. And too many books. And a crappy memory. Absolutely terrible. And the pages would be stuck together. Taking the first steps on the path of energy, intention, and drive. Having the energy to burn, and the fearlessness of not having yet been burned. So you need to approach this as if, first of all, make a plan. Again, make a plan. But have that energy. Approach this with a fresh face and like, I know I fucked up, but have that hope for this new relationship to form. There was a card right here. Have hope for the new relationship that can form on this foundation that you have set up. That's all I got for you. Treat others as you want them to treat you. Don't approach this as like a... If you would be sickened by somebody kissing your ass and being like, I'm really sorry, how can I help you? I'm so sorry, I just want to be friends again. Don't approach it that way, okay? Be authentic, be yourself. Treat others as you want them to treat you. If you are seriously upset, sorry, let that show. Don't make it theatric if it's going to make it insincere, okay? The most important thing is that you fix these relationships. You apologize for yourself, for others, to yourself, and to others, okay? You have to forgive yourself as well inside this mix. If you don't forgive yourself, you're not going to approach this in the right way with the right mentality. You need to forgive yourself too. Or at least know that you have got to process that as you process each discussion. Okay, you can do this. You have 2 death cards right here, which is just great change. 2 king cards as well. 2 king of discs slash pentacles specifically. You got this. You could do it. Just make a plan and get to work. Love you.